Ballard checking in.
Oh my god! Oh! No!
Here to talk about Alabama's permanent opponents.
Yeah, I love you guys. Let's keep growing. Let's keep going. Care about the sports media. I can't wait.
I always say, what's going on, everybody? Christian Ballard here, checking in on a Wednesday night. Ballard Sports Media. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Love it. Appreciate you guys. Had to find some motivation to do this one. I almost canceled it. That being said, apologies in advance. Should I have canceled it? But I didn't. But we're here. And I know it feels like I've been gone for a little while as far as the live shows, but I've been busy. As you can tell, kind of tired already, but long day with school and everything. School's rolling. It's going good. Working hard. Just everything, just being an adult kind of thing here. So that's really all you can do, right? But good to see Daniel Barry in here tonight. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, cheers to you, man. Appreciate you. Y'all hit that thumbs up, subscribe. We probably won't get many viewers or callers tonight. I do want to look at the portal class for Alabama 2026. We'll talk about that. And excuse me, long day. But so we'll talk the portal class for Alabama, what they brought in so far. We'll take some calls if we get some. If we don't, it's understandable. I know we're not the biggest channel in the world and everything. But we'll also talk up the Super Bowl, Super Bowl 60 coming up this not this Sunday, but the Sunday after. I'm not ready for predictions, but just some early thoughts on that. Kind of getting ready for the Patriots and Seahawks, which we saw years ago. With Russell Wilson and Tom Brady. Now it's Drake May and I'm drawing a blank. Hold on. Seahawks, Darnold. Yes, Sam Darnold. That's who I thought it was. I was drawing a blank there for a second. They got a great receiver though, Jackson Smith and Jigba. Kenneth Walker's over 1,000 yards rushing. There's so much to love about this team this season when you look at the winning streak they had going into the playoffs. Excuse me. Mentioned a little tired. They had some losses in there to the Rams, to the Bucks. They avenged their loss to the Rams. They beat the Rams twice, by the way. 38-37 in the regular season. The Panthers they beat, and the 49ers. And then in the postseason, they get to the 49ers. They play them a third time. They play the Rams a third time. It's kind of weird to see that in the postseason where you play back-to-back divisional opponents, but it is what it is there. 31-27 beat the Rams last week. You get a week off, you rest up, let the Pro Bowl play out, which is unwatchable at this point, in my opinion. And then you're playing the best franchise in NFL history, arguably, in the New England Patriots. So they had a lot of draft picks last year. They did pick up Jalen Milroe, quarterback from Alabama. They got a couple Miami guys and Damian Martinez, a running back, and Elijah Arroyo. Notably, the the safety out of South Carolina, second round pick, Nick Emewori, and Gray Zabel on the O line, North Dakota State. So there are some notable draft picks for him last year. When you talk up this game early, and again, maybe I'm here to give a prediction, maybe I'm not. Maybe it's going to be a busy week. Um, you know what? Give me 1 second. Yeah, let's do it. Let's talk up the Patriots and Seahawks, and I guess I might as well give my pick and prediction. It is what it is. I don't really have much to say on it other than I think it should be a good Super Bowl. Um, I think that this is going to be a game that a lot of people are going to want to watch. Number one, you're starting off a new decade, the 60s decade for the Super Bowls. This being Super Bowl 60, of course, February 8th, 2026. This game in California, right? California, of course, with it being at Levi's Stadium. The Seahawks are the underdog, but they have a better win percentage. Um, well, no, let me see. No, they're favored by 4.5. I misread that. So they are favored. They are not the underdog. They have a 59.5% chance to win. And when you break down this game, both teams at 14-3 regular season won every playoff game to get here. The Patriots, a wild card team, the Seahawks, got a first round bye, pretty much the top seed in the NFC. We just kind of talked a little bit about, some of the games they've had, the players they've had this year that have stepped up. Drake May, I think, looks fantastic. Ramondre Stevenson, when you look at the postseason, 194 rushing yards for him already on the ground. Kayshon Boutte, LSU draft wide receiver, 147 yards for him in the postseason. Craig Woodson leads in tackles at 20, and Carlton Davis the third with 2 picks already in the postseason. He used to be a Buccaneer. I believe he was part of our 2020 class um, into that Super Bowl run with Tom Brady. But, Hunter Henry, Stephon Diggs, Ramondre Stevenson, these are going to be hard guys to defend for the Seahawks defense. And overall, it's going to be a challenge for the Seattle defense. I think that, they got Ernest Jones at linebacker. He also leads the team with 1 pick. Pretty much the only guy to do that this postseason. Devon Witherspoon, forget where he's out of. Maybe was it Utah? He was one of the top draft picks a few years ago. He's got 3 defended passes so far. Um, for this defense, we mentioned Byron Murphy, Kobe Bryant, Nicky Manwari. I mean, there's so many really good names. The Seahawks have really done a good job of transitioning to a defensive identity, I think, with how they've drafted over the last few seasons. They've put it on the field. They've been locked and loaded and ready to go. And I feel like this will be a really tough task for Drake May. Then you look at Sam Darnold. I'd say the same thing about the Patriots defense. I think it's just going to be a tough game for both offenses. But at the same time, I feel like whoever can produce the more explosive plays downfield and ultimately more numbers outside of just scoring more points, obviously. I feel like if you could put some big plays on the field, time of possession, really just everything, I think you have a really good chance to win. My pick right now, personally, I would say, uh, I don't want either team to lose. Like, I really wanna see Sam Darnold get a ring, and then it'd be cool to see the Patriots back on top. I've never hated the Patriots. I've never hated Tom Brady. I've never hated any of that. I've never even hated Belichick or Robert Kraft. Um, yeah, it got tired of seeing them win all the time, but it's been a while, right? Give them a break, cut them loose, and let's go see if they can win a Super Bowl. I will say though, it would be cool to see the Seahawks do it because of Sam Darnold's story. Remember, he was drafted to the Jets. He was with who was he with? The Panthers and one other team. He's just bounced around a bit. And now he's in a freaking Super Bowl with the Seattle Seahawks. I got to say that that's probably going to be my team that I'm rooting for. I'm just hoping for a good game, honestly, overall, when you look at it. But y'all let me know down below in the comment section what you guys think, and we'll talk it up. And we'll see who wins coming up on February the 8th, 2026. Super Bowl 60, 6:30 kickoff. Of course, I just noticed that Drake May is questionable, but whatever. Sam Darnold's questionable too. Man, for right now, there's a lot of questionable guys, especially for like the Patriots. I just noticed that. I didn't even notice they had injuries, but I don't know if something's going on in practice or whatever. Um, I don't know. Go Patriots. Thoughts of what's up, MSU fan? What's he saying? Thoughts on U of Clown, University of Clown. Probably talking about Michigan. He's a Michigan State guy at Michigan State. I think they'll be good teams this year. I feel like Michigan State going to take a step forward. We'll preview them at some point. Hit me up. Let's talk about it. And I think Michigan. Ooh, do they take a step? I think they might. They might take one of the bigger steps in the Big Ten. They might, but I don't think they're going to win it all at the moment. It's too early to call that, but I feel like they could have a really good season too. I think so. Who did they get? They got that Whittingham from Utah, Kyle Whittingham. Did he end up going to Michigan? I thought he did. I think he did. Michigan State plays Michigan on Friday, Fox primetime hoops. Okay. Okay. If you're asking my thoughts on that, I haven't watched enough basketball to keep up with it this year. I'm trying to watch some basketball though, for sure, buddy. In fact, I'm gonna turn some on right now and we're gonna see who's playing. Let's see. Go to YouTube TV. Mm. So yeah, we talked up we'll get to the portal class for Alabama in a second. I want to put some primetime hoops on. Who we got here? Is this men's? Tennessee and Georgia? I could watch the Lakers and Cavs. I don't mind the NBA. See what the Lakers are up to. James is playing. LeBron. He's playing. I cannot be on too long, but I'm already on, so we're gonna push through. That's not what I wanted. Hold on. We're gonna talk up the transfer portal a little bit. We're gonna talk. I want to look at Alabama specifically because they've made some moves lately the last couple weeks. Um, they haven't really made a move within a week, so this last week has kind of been. I mean, this last week for Alabama has kind of been down, but not in a bad way. It's funny saying that, right? Um, no, I think Alabama's portal class so far for 2026 has looked pretty good. They've gotten a couple offensive tackles, some guys on defense, a wide receiver, um, and that Roger is it Noah Rogers, I think is his name from NC State. But let's pull it up and talk about it. They got Javen James, who is an offensive tackle from Mississippi State, committed to the Crimson Tide. 6'5", 320. Definitely a guy they could use in the trenches up front. Desmond Umio Zulu. I hope I didn't butcher that. Um, he's from South Carolina. He's an edge rusher. Guys that have left Alabama, Richard Young's on this list. Terrence Green comes in from Oregon on the defensive tackle side. Ethan Fields from Ole Miss on the O line. Nick Brooks. Oh, sorry. Nick Brooks from Texas, offensive tackle. Rayson Delgatti, heck of a name there. And offensive tackle from Cal Poly, wherever that is. I guess it's in California. I've never Cal Poly, really. Anyway, thanks for coming over, buddy. And then on the 15th, they had three outgoing. They had that Desmond guy I just mentioned, but Aaron Hampton, the wide receiver, committed to Oregon State. Jordan Renaud on defense to Ole Miss. Cam Calhoun to Ohio State. Nick Brooks comes in on the offensive line. Potentially at Alabama. He did enter. He never committed. Caleb Smith from the defensive line from Washington is committed. So, yeah, they've made some good moves. They've also lost some key pieces as of late, but I think Alabama's going to be in a good position. We've already done a schedule preview for them. We're keeping that going this year. But yeah, definitely let me know your thoughts in the comments on the portal class so far for the Tide. I'd say it's not the best, but it's not the worst of situations. I feel like it's just that same old like, hey, we lost this position, we lost that position, but we made up for it by getting guys that we think could be close enough to their level of talent, but could fill the holes on the roster. I think that's what matters for really any team, but especially for Alabama. That should matter a lot. So anyway, so there's that. I've talked about everything I needed to talk about. We'll give it a few more minutes. If we don't get callers tonight, we don't really have many viewers at the moment, but that's cool. I get if people are live or people working or whatever. It happens. It's life. I didn't expect to be on too late, too long either. But so, what do I got? The Lakers and the Cavs right now. Oh, LeBron once again playing at one of his former teams. Texas at Auburn. Is this men's? Texas is up on Auburn right now in men's basketball on ESPN2. Now, Auburn's not ranked or anything. Do they still have Bruce Pearl didn't leave, did he? I don't think he did. Or did he? Hold up. Stephen Pearl, the son. Yeah, Bruce Pearl, I don't know if he retired. Did he retire? Anyway, Stephen Pearl, his son is the head coach over at Auburn now. But credit to him. He's having a good year though. 13-7 on the year. So that's good. Anyway, we should start. Texas is up by 3, and they have possession. They're having a good 12-8 season. 3-4 in conference play though. Auburn 13-7, 4-3 in conference play. Oh, a 3-point shot downtown for the Longhorns. Bro, how do you lose that ball? Come on, man. Oh, man. It's basketball. Anyway. Isaiah Horton is predicted to. Well, no, he's committed to Texas A&M. Bro, how you go from Miami to Alabama to Texas? Good luck though. Good luck to the guys leaving Bama. Kelby Collins, the big guy from Florida, going to South Carolina. Anyway, yeah, that's probably going to do it for this show. You guys can tell I'm pretty exhausted, but I just wanted to come on for a few, see if anyone wanted to chat it up. Um, I love you guys. I'm gonna get some rest. We'll see you on. Maybe we'll do something Friday or Saturday night. I'm not sure, but we'll get it figured out. We'll get some more stuff out this year, this week, hopefully. Uh, just throughout the off season, we got a lot of good stuff coming your way. So stay tuned here at Ballard Sports Media. I love y'all. God bless and roll tide. We'll see you next time. Jesus loves you and I love you.